Braden Fowler-Nicolosi off his back foot downfield, and it is intercepted. Jahdae Barron the takeaway. Up the sideline and out of bounds, shy of the 40.
Impact players, and you got to just watch Jahdae throughout this series. He's right up here up top. Just watch him. He's the guy. He isn't fooled by the action in the backfield. Just watch him, just playing his position, playing his third, and then goes and gets the football. This is why he came back for another year at Texas. He wanted to show that he is an all well-rounded football player. That's a great.
Brousseau toward the end zone and a little bit too tall for Ross. Diving bid and intercepted. Wardell Mack, the freshman, with the pick in the end zone on a fabulous diving catch.
You talk about being Johnny on the spot, just watching the quarterback, the full extension, and getting a knee
on the field right here. Warren to throw it over the middle. Batted and intercepted by the Longhorns. Andrew Makuba, the Clemson train. Watch all of these defenders, and they're just going to catch. They're just going to catch all the wide receivers. They're not going to get any depth because that's where the first down marker is. So they sit. There's no threat deep. They can sit in those passing lanes. And as Davis Warren is looking, that ball gets just tipped at the line of scrimmage and then again by the intended wide receiver. Warren looking for Edwards over the middle. He's got his man. Oh, Colson Loveland dropped the football. And Texas has it. If this stands, it's the second turnover for the Wolverines. 59 seconds remaining. Ruling is that he caught it and then fumbled it. So here's the catch he needs to secure, then have an element of time with it secured. He definitely seems to control that ball and start moving up the field. You know, that secondary move, he looks to his right, starts to move up the field with that ball securely in the left hand. I'm sure that they're going to take an extra look at this, but that's going to be very difficult. Tommy Nobis, just the greatest players that you'll hear in college football coming out of the University of Texas. And this ball is intercepted. Wow. Derek Williams Jr. adding insult to injury. And it's another case of Davis Warren not being on the same page with his wide receivers. Matt Leinart talked about this in the pregame show. He was worried about the lack of development reps for a guy like Davis Warren. When you're having to share those reps with Alex Orji in the preseason, the fact that he's so inexperienced.
Starting quarterback Ewers has given way to Arch Manning, the result of an ab injury. And it's picked off the back of an offensive lineman. A crazy carom and a touchdown for Texas. What a return by Burke. It's been that type of day. Roddy, that an all-state high school lacrosse player knows how to play his angles, right?
He's Q's favorite player on the field with his lacrosse background. And I know a lot of men,
they look to get him started early on as they've done these first two drives.
Really was a coup to get him to Monroe. And that's picked off. Anthony Hill into the big mix. Trying to take it the distance. Got a block. Jumped the man. He's in. There is a flag down.
This is defense.
During the interception return, illegal block in the back. Intercepting team, number 8. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
So I get it. Trey Moore, no problems with the South Florida team that we recently saw challenge Bama. Flea, flicker, let it go! Picked off! Javion Cole, give me that!
Man, it was a great play call by Coach Vincent. All right, you expecting run, maybe running out the clock with less than 2 minutes left in the game.
He's not a problem. I told him, one play at a time, go finish it.
Play action again, pressure, the ball's loose. And Texas with the strip and the recovery, Vernon Broughton. And the Longhorns rip.
The Texas defensive lineman, Vernon Broughton here. Watch him swat the hands down, dip the shoulder underneath, and just battle right in. for the strip sack to give the Longhorns possession again in Austin.
Late pressure. Hawkins flushed, escapes, went in for his life. They ripped the football out. Anthony Hill attacked the football, and Texas has a takeaway in Oklahoma territory. Looked like Savea recovered it.
Walking it up off the edges. You said Hill is able to knock that out. Broughton is able to get on top of that. And now they get plus territory. This is the danger of having a quarterback who's incredibly athletic, very gifted, but wants to rely on his feet a lot, and that's probably their best weapon right now with all the injuries that they've sustained. So you understand what he's trying to do. He's just trying to make a play.
It's presented by T-Mobile 5G home internet. Oklahoma goes to Tatum, who spins free and dives across the 35. He lost the ball. A scramble for it.
I think he had to be called down
on the
or
field
it's Texas
the
ball
carrier down before losing possession. The previous play is under further review.
Yeah, it's either he's down, because there were 4 Texas guys that dove for the football. That ball's either out. That ball's out.
It's out, yeah.
That is out. And it's a quick recovery for Texas right after the fumble.
I've ignited and it's been.
Further review, the ball carrier did fumble the ball. It was recovered by Texas. First down at the 38-yard line.
Holly?
Well, guys, bad news for Texas. Isaiah Bond.
Using a lot of the play clock. You fake it to Etienne and back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Andrew Makuba went up high, and again, Beck throws it to the wrong team early in the game and sets up Texas.
Right here, you'll see him come up and then get his eyes back and get in position. But watch the right tackle. Watch this bull rush right here. Trey Moore just throws the big tackle into the backfield. That's trust. But what an incredible read and feel there to come up with that interception, give their offense football plus territory.
Transfer from Clemson. Texas brings pressure. Now they rush 4. Ball out quickly, and it's juggled and intercepted. Jahdae Barron got it. It hit the hands of Lawson Lucky, and a second turnover here in the first quarter.
How important, game of inches, is accuracy from that quarterback spot. I mean, Carson Beck's an outstanding quarterback. He's one of the most accurate. This ball is just a little bit high, and by throwing it a little bit high, it goes off the hands of Lucky right there. If that ball's down about 6 inches, ball's caught, it's a first down. He has to reach for it. Ball goes up into the air, and another interception in the first half.
In the third quarter, Texas very, very eager to get the football back. Brings some pressure against Beck, who stands and delivers on the sideline. It's intercepted. Picked up by Barron. Cuts back. Jahdae Barron still alive. Dragged down at the 9. There is a flag on the field back in the secondary, so hold on.
I can't wait for Bill to take a peek at this one to see at the top of the route if it's defensive holding or offensive.
Number 7. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul with an automatic first down.
So instead of Texas football 1st and goal, Georgia's going to be set up out across the 40. They're showing the replay.
Bill, the top of the route, you tell me. There's contact both ways.
Oh, no, come on. Really?
All right, here's what I got.
Hold.
The defender has the right to get in front of him. I don't see him holding him. I see the offensive player as much attacking him.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
possible OPI.
They're both kind of going at each other. I just don't know how you make that call, but it goes against Texas, so take that away from the Horns having that big turnover. Georgia keeps the ball with a first down.
Someone has shown their displeasure in a stupid way by throwing a beer can on the field. That's an enormous call, and I don't know about that at all.
I don't either. Sark doesn't usually get that animated, but man, this is a huge call. Contact both ways. Both guys looking at the football. The entire
the students are now raining bottles down, and this is unfortunate. This is going to delay.
You're going to have things like this happen once in a great while. Leave it alone, move on with the game.
There was no defensive pass interference.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball be at the 9-yard line.
Kirby
First
Smart
down.
cannot believe it. So Bill LeMonnier, a discussion. They have changed the call, which is an enormous moment in this game.
Yeah.
Are you surprised they changed it, Bill?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'd like to know how it came about.
3 running backs in the game now. They'll motion them out. Alexander still next to Pavia. Tipped and intercepted. Michael Taft with the takeaway. Taft compared facing Vandy to facing Buda Hayes High School. He said you've got to have great eye discipline for what they do with all the misdirection. And native Michael Taft picked it off.
Ethan Bird, great length at the line of scrimmage. There you see him going up with the tip pass. Taft, right place, right time. And an excellent job from the Texas safety. He's been great.
They just get it off. Handoff, and Alexander got tripped up, lost the football. Scooped up by Texas Trey Moore. And the Longhorns with the takeaway, even the turnover battle.
For Cedric Alexander, a nice bounce outside. Oh, close to maybe that left knee quad being on the ground before the ball pops loose.
It was Taft who forced the fumble, and I think that's going to deserve a second look. And where the ball was spotted.
After video review, the ruling on the field stands.
This is a very difficult situation here.
Third and 15. Jackson will get the carry, and Jackson, man, ball came out, and Texas has got it. It's Trey Moore. Trey Moore with the fumble recovery.
He is key, but watch Zero come in. He able to get his right hand in there. Number 95, Collins, was in it as well. And Trey Moore, the transfer from UTSA, who made a big play on the first drive of the game when they tried a tight end screen. He's Johnny on the spot, able to pick it up. Ship quarterbacks to put himself in position to get this chance.
And here is Warner. And that ball is intercepted. It's turning into that kind of a first half for Warner.
Here Collins, he reads this. Look at his eyes. He knows he's not going to get home, but he gets the left hand on it. It gets deflected. And a big interception on the back end. Ty Anthony Smith, the true freshman out of Jasper, Texas now.
You're up on my pay grade, so I gotta take it easy on Tess.
No, it's all good. While you're here, we're gonna have a Hell in the Cell match. It's gonna be fantastic.
Aiden Warner.
Oh, there we go.
He is intercepted again. Warner with another turnover as Makuba comes up with the pickoff. And let me tell you something, this Texas team with the Undertaker here in the booth has taken souls and digging holes. That was deflected, and it is an interception for Texas.
Yeah, and Makuba, they get him back from a knee injury that he suffered against Georgia. And this is a guy that's shown up in big games all season long. Great pressure. The second time Alfred Collins has had a tipped ball get picked. The 14th interception now for this defense, which leads the SEC. But getting Makuba back to Clemson, it's a lot for Texas to have to prepare for.
Dominion just went for 9 yards. Green on 2nd and 1. That ball is intercepted. That's Ja'Day Barron with the interception. Broden was the intended target. Ball was bobbled around, and Barron secured it.
I like the idea by Taylon Green going to the 6'7" receiver down the seam. This is a catch that Broden has to be able to make with those long arms. That's easily within his frame. And the concentration by Barron, picking it off on the back end, just tremendous. Turnovers have been so big for Texas. They've had multiple turnovers in fourth, and they have a costly mistake there.
Ja'Day Barron, so talented, and what an outrageous character he is, by the way. Green on 2nd down. Brown, ball is out, and Texas has it. Just when Arkansas was finding a glimmer of hope, Alfred Collins knocks it out. Michael Taft secures it, and Texas will try to put this game away when we come back.
Number 0.
Remember, Kentucky had a 6-point lead in the second half of that game against Georgia. Vandegrift, what an effort for the interception that time by McDonald. Jelani McDonald goes Superman dives for it and picks it off.
The throw, Jelani McDonald. This is incredible. They say DBs play DB because they don't have good hands and can't play receiver. Are you kidding me on that catch?
Look at him.
Wow.
Fingertips, midair, full dive.
I think they're going to want to just take a look at that and make sure he had possession when he went to the ground.
We'll see. I mean, if he did, that is an amazing interception. But did he have firm control of the sack? It's 3rd and 32. Boley's going to launch it. And that is intercepted. Makuba with the interception that'll close the day here in Austin.
Makuba has phenomenal range, and he's already playing on that half of the field. But we've talked about his ball skills. This is a great job high pointing it. Boley's trying to hit a go route down the right sideline, and Makuba's able to just go.
Sharp start, 3 for 3. Again, from the pocket, on the move, launches downfield, and it's intercepted. He took a chance and pressed the ball, but Michael Taft, that smart ex-walk-on, respected leader back there with the first takeaway tonight.
Yeah, Chris, just playing center field, reading the quarterback's eyes the entire time. This gives you an idea that Marcel Reed thinks he can make these throws, but Taft does a heck of a job of just spotting that throw, showing you the range that he has, and then finishing on that to come up with the turnover for the Longhorns. The left foot down for the interception. Kid out of receiver and able to get that clock stopped.
Pressure comes, he spins free, and he'll be knocked down. Ball is out. Texas falls on it. It's Vernon Broughton, who's had a monster night, who makes the recovery that should secure Texas's spot in the championship game. Trey Moore
knocks it loose. Broughton gets on top of it. Yeah, I'll tell you, you get the pressure here. It's good coverage downfield. They're trying to force him to his left. Marcel Reed loses Trey Moore and the threat of Trey Moore. And then there's Broughton. How fitting for him to be able to jump on top of that fumble. This Texas defense has played great all year. You ask me if they're the best defense. They're the most consistent defense without any question. And now they'll get a chance next week in Atlanta to it.
Back. Can he step up and even launch? Chase from behind. Ball not free. It's bobbled around, scooped up. The Horns on the final play of the half, trying to make something happen. Anthony Hill laterals it. They're still going. And now they lateral back to a Bulldog in a wild, frantic play. Most entertaining moment of the first half, frankly.
That got hit.
And he's down.
Hard, yeah. You know, there was a play last week against Georgia Tech that he got hit, and I wondered at that. Close to it.
Play clock at 3. Texas brings pressure. Stockton backpedaling, throws it, and right to Texas. Intercepted by Jahdae Barron. The young fella under pressure made a mistake, and Texas is set up now.
Going to throw the ball to Cash Jones out of the backfield. Blitz here. And again, they've had success bringing blitzes from that left side. 2-on-1 on the left tackle. See, Simmons is able to get the pressure. Georgia very fortunate this ball was not returned all the way back by Barron. Good job by Lucky.
Klubnik's pass knocked into the air and intercepted. Picked off by Colin Simmons.
Barron Sorrell that's going to make this play. He's going to work inside. And as he's going to shut his rush down, he works inside, shuts his rush down, gets his hand up right there in the pass lane, ball's up in the air, and Colin Simmons says, give me that, as he goes up, brings in the interception, and sets up the short field for his offense.
Just the 6th interception thrown.
3rd and 8. Levitt. That ball's intercepted. It is intercepted. Makuba seals it. Hook'em Horns. They're headed home to Texas to play in the Cotton Bowl. Texas advances. Makuba seals it.
Play action. Howard looking downfield, pressure closing in, and he throws a pick. They got near him. The throw was influenced, and David Benda with the first takeaway tonight for Texas.
They're trying to find a way to get the ball to Jeremiah Smith, but the veteran Benda, good job of getting into that passing lane. Heck of an athletic move there by the linebacker to go up and make the play. But I'm telling you, Will Howard, he wants to get the ball to number